Just 2 weeks ago, the Attorney General's office said 90 or so police officers had disciplinary cases pending in front of the New Mexico Law Enforcement Academy Board. But we got the full list today, and the number is much higher, and it includes officers that watch over students. In all, 115 officers are waiting for hearings in front of the New Mexico Law Enforcement Academy Board. Among them, 3 fired APS officers, Joe Gonzalez, Arthur Limon, and Chris Vargas. The documents don't say what they did to get in trouble because they haven't been notified. A surprise Chris Vargas found out today by reading his name in the newspaper. Sergeant Vargas, along with APS officer Arthur Limon, were fired after an incident at Atrisco Heritage High School in November 2010. A student and his parents complained Officer Limon used excessive force when he forced the student to the ground and handcuffed him. Officer Limon never faced charges but was fired. Sergeant Vargas was Limon's supervisor, so he was fired for failure to supervise. Vargas claims it's in retaliation for his work as the union's president. He's still waiting for a hearing in front of the APS school board to appeal his firing. Now he'll also wait to face the state's Law Enforcement Academy Board that could revoke his officer's certification. Vargas tells us he's not worried and looks forward to explaining his side to the state. He's also hired an attorney and plans on filing a lawsuit against APS. APS would not comment tonight and wouldn't say why it fired Joe Gonzalez. The Albuquerque Police Department has the most cases in limbo, 30 of them. They include the case against Levi Chavez, who was fired in April after he was charged with murdering his wife. Then there's Matt Kindle, who was fired in September after he was caught on tape soliciting a prostitute. And Pete Dwyer, who was fired for making inappropriate jokes online about Muslims, the Nazi flag, and pistol whipping people. They're all still certified to be New Mexico officers in New Mexico. The Law Enforcement Board has been critical of Attorney General Gary King, whose office has been slow to prosecute the cases.